From high atop the Alex Bones building, live from the Alex Bones studio.
Across over 350 radio stations on the Alex Bones radio network.
This is the #1 syndicated radio show in the world.
The Alex Bones Show.
Everybody ready? You got your snacks? Put the kids to bed?
Just another day on the front line, forced to apologize, being who I am.
With the winner, better get a bad girl to stay remind me like a bad man.
You know
Fire and the Iron Man and vampires and monsters.
It is the Bone Show. Over 25 million daily listeners. Listen to this show right here. On over 350 radio stations, which makes us the #1 syndicated radio show in the world. We play videos, we comment on the videos. My name is Alex Bones. You can get us at boneshow.com. This right here is our good buddy, Little Jimmy.
Hello!
I'm a soldier.
Go ahead, Little Jimmy, kick me off with of what? Kick me off with a video.
Unpopular opinion, there's only like 10% of the male population that can do this that I don't cringe about.
All right, only 10% of the male population can do this. So let's see if we can do it, Jimmy.
I bet we can do it because we're special.
Yeah, we're very special. Jimmy's more specialer. So I bet he can do it. I bet I won't even try.
I see 90% of the men. I'm going to get so much hate. When I see 90% of men do this, I hate it. And
what is it?
And it's a very personal thing. So don't take it to heart. Like if you do this, I'm not hating on you. Just know that it gives me the ick. When I see guys biting their lip, like they're trying to be like, oh, catfishy or whatever. And they go, please stop doing that.
I don't bite my lip. I'm not 14.
Send it to your girlfriend.
I don't think I ever bit my lip, because if I bit my lip, then that would hurt. And then the blood would come out, and then I get a big fat lip, and that wouldn't look good. So I don't think I bite my lip at all.
Yeah, we don't do that. So we're not in the 10%. I guess we are in the 90% who don't.
And send it to your girlfriend, send it to your wife, send it to your boyfriend. But I've seen I could count on one hand how many times I've seen a guy do that, and I was like, okay. I know it's unpopular. I know most women are like, give me that. I won't. No. Shayana is definitely not one of them. I'm sorry. Don't come for me.
Now, just because you brought it up and it pisses you off, so I'm going to start doing it all the time.
Yeah, show me how to do it.
Do it like go. Yeah, just like that, Jimmy.
See, that hurts when I do that.
Yeah, so it hurts Jimmy when he bites his lips. So, Jimmy, don't bite your lips, because that broad said she didn't like it.
Thank you. Next.
Forgive me, but this is going to be indelicate. I just can't take it anymore. Sorry. I usually try to keep things clean, but I'm done.
What is she mad about?
God only knows. It could be anything. It could be politics. It could be dating. It could be gas price. It could be anything. You never know with these broads. I mean, this is an older broad, so God only knows what she has a problem with.
Done. D-U-N. Done.
It's not D-U-N. It's D-O-N-E. Oh, God. And she's not smart. She's D-U-N, Jimmy.
Yeah, I'm D-U-M-B.
Yeah, that's Jimmy, but it's not dumb.
Ladies, when you need to use the facilities in a public place, bathrooms, you need to take a tinkle. Please, for the love of all that is not disgusting, please use the seat liners. Please, make sure you flushed. Please, make sure that your door is closed. Please, if you have to do anything beyond, immediate, anything that you would rather do at home, courtesy flush. Just these simple things. I mean, it's not really asking a lot.
Broads, you spend way too much time in public bathrooms. That's your problem. Is you should just go in there. You don't even look down. Don't even look down at the toilet. You divert your eyes. You know when you walk into your house and there's a sink full of dishes and you divert your eyes and you act like you don't see it? That's what we do in public bathrooms. So we walk into a stall. We don't look down at the toilet. We just take our wiener out and we just aim it to where we think the toilet is, and we give it a shot, and then we turn around and leave as quickly as possible. We don't even look at it because it's disgusting because there's poo on the outside of the toilet and pee on the you don't even want to look. So don't look down.
Sometimes there's shit on the outside of the toilet. Huh? Sometimes there's shit on the outside of the toilet.
Is that right?
You think that's bad, you should see the Uranus.
Huh?
You think that's bad, you should see the Uranus.
Did it get pretty hairy over there? Or?
Sometimes there's shit on the outside of the Uranus.
What?
As somebody who spends a lot of time on the road, which requires me to use facilities not of my own choice.
Go to a Buc-ee's.
And trust me,
Only go to Buc-ee's.
this is not an easy
They have the nicest bathrooms.
topic to delve in for me because
Don't go to like the McDonald's. You don't want to go in there. I mean, okay, I will say Hardy's bathroom.
Ew.
See, the minute you say that, you know in your head what it looks like. You know before you even walk in what that bathroom is going to look like. It's like the gas station that has the bathrooms on the outside.
On the outside of the toilet.
So you have to like go outside of the gas station and walk around to the back and they give you a key. That's what that bathroom's going to look like. You know what that bathroom looks like before you even go in.
You think that's bad, you should see the Uranus.
So go to the places with the nice bathrooms.
I like to keep things neat. And I do not like to talk about body functions such as these, but I cannot take it anymore. It doesn't take much. So a toilet seat cover.
Yeah, you don't need to do that. Just don't look down.
Thank you. Next. I work in an office with basically all men. All of my coworkers are men under the age of 37, and the HR department does not exist. So these are my favorite things my male coworkers have said to me in real life, in person, in the office.
It's Cleavage Thursday.
Yeah, and we're doing no pants Thursday when you come to work on Thursday, so there will be no pants.
Okay, number one, we're going to start strong. Are you on your period?
Because you're acting like it. You're acting like a biatch.
Yes, actually I am.
Well, see, I nailed it. I could tell. Guys have a way of telling. So I knew it, nailed it. You're on your period.
You should get out of my office now. Number two, have you eaten your lunch? You just are kind of being a bitch right now.
Yeah, because you're on the rag and you're hangry. And I told you last week that it was no pants Thursday, so you need to join in the festivities and no pants Thursday.
No, I haven't actually. How about you go microwave it for me? Number three, low-key, you looking like a thought today. Okay, thank you. And this one is my personal favorite. He said, there's a cardinal rule for men that we can't date 10s because they get too much attention and just can be bitchy. So you have to marry a 7. You're unfortunately a 10.
Yeah, if a guy calls you a 10, that's a compliment. All right, so just take it as a compliment. Guy called you a 10.
What do you say to that?
Thank you. Thank you for calling me a 10. That's what you say. You thank your coworkers.
Thank you. Next.
All right, so the girl that I'm on 3 dates with, first date was dinner, second date was...
Is this a guy with a dating story?
Yeah, we never get guys dating stories.
Yeah, it's always the women, and they always have bad dating stories. So I wonder if this is the guy's point of view of a dating story, so I wonder if it turned out good.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, what kind of guy goes on the TikTok after a date and talks about the date? You never talk about the date. It's kind of like Fight Club. You don't talk about it. You don't talk about it with your friends. You don't talk about it with nobody. Don't talk about nothing. Why is he talking about it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's why we never get guy dating stories, because guys don't talk about dates.
That's our first date was
We don't talk about feelings. We don't talk about Fight Club, and we don't talk about dates.
walk and coffee. Second date was dinner and walk. Third date was paddleboarding, dinner, and dessert. And I thought she just ghosted me for 2 weeks. Well, she just texted me, said sorry for the late response 2 weeks later. Now, what I'm not going to do is be bitter and angry and trying to be the last person to say no, because then you feel like you win, because that's the temptation. Instead, I'm going to be gracious.
He's got one of those Monopoly men mustaches.
He's like talking into the camera, and instead of doing his makeup, he's twirling the end of his mustache. You're spending way too much time on your mustache there, buddy.
I don't know what happened. Someone could have died. That's happened when I was talking to themselves before. Something serious could have happened. Who knows?
He's still playing with his mustache, looking like the guy from Monopoly Money.
He looks like those old-timey 1930s guys who rides those bikes with the big wheels, just the one big giant wheel, and he sits on it and he rides it. He looks like that guy.
Say the word mustache. A mustache, a mustache. Now we both have said mustache. A mustache, a mustache. If you've only got a mustache.
But hopefully, if I respond and figure out what's going on, we can all learn something from my crazy, wild adventures.
No, she ghosted you because you have a really stupid mustache. That's why. She went, hey, he spends more time on that than I do my hair.
Thank you. Next. The top unattractive physical features on a man, but more importantly, how to fix them.
Stupid mustaches that make you look like Monopoly Man.
Consider this your glow up video from a woman's perspective. Now, I don't think there's any reason to be fixating on things that are completely out of your control. So that's not what this video is going to be about. We have to work with the cards that we've been given, but the reality is that everything I'm going to be talking about today has the ability to be fixed or improved or remedied. And there are actually a lot of things you can improve on that.
All right, like what? Get to it, God. This is why women drive me crazy. She's taking all day to get to it. She just said, here are things guys can work on. And then she's got to go through and explain it. Just get to 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's all we can concentrate on. You're flapping your jaw just to flap your jaw.
You flap your jaw just to flap your jaw.
I know, but it's my show. Why do women have to explain things? Just get right to the point.
Your control. So let's get into it. The first one here is long, unkempt fingernails. Okay, I'm starting here for a reason, because women look at your hands a lot.
Okay, if you don't take care of your Jimmy, let me look at your fingernails. Yeah, they don't look bad. You do a good job. Yeah, I try to clean them or cut them like once every week or 2 weeks. I try to keep them short because I don't like them long. Because when I play the bass, like this, they get in my way. So I cut my fingernails so I can play the bass all the time. Stop it. Put the bass down. Yeah, so over here, we do fine with that.
A lot of us have a thing for guys' hands, myself included. And yes, we also notice your fingernails. Long, unkempt fingernails are kind of an immediate turnoff. I don't want to sound harsh or mean when I say that.
Gross.
But it's just the truth.
Toenails,
this is one of the easiest solutions, though, of all time. All you have to do is trim them with nail clippers and clean them underneath.
Yeah, it takes 4 seconds to do your nails. That you are way too lazy if you don't spend 4 seconds every other week and cut your nails.
That's it. And if that's too much to ask for, I genuinely don't know what to tell you. I know some of you work jobs where your hands...
Just get to it. You got to the point. We understand. Now you got to explain it. We understand. We'll cut our nails. What more want from us?
Get very dirty, and sometimes your nails are going to be dirty, and that's okay. I think women can be understanding when it comes to that, but I'm not going to provide any ifs, ands, or buts on long fingernails because it's just a turnoff, and
She's
it's such
still
an
talking
easy
about
fix,
fingernails.
I'm not
We
going to sit here
understand.
and make excuses for it. And I try to keep things PG here. I try not to get too spicy, but if you're going to be intimate with a woman, you need to have trimmed nails. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay, we get it. We understand you don't want us to scratch the vagina. We get that, so we'll cut them, okay? What else?
You can take that as you will, but please, from a woman's perspective here, take my advice.
trim your nails, it's unattractive, women don't like it, and it is an immediate turnoff to, I would say, 99.9% of women. And
That's the only thing she has. That's the only advice she has for us is fingernails. Video over. That's all she has.
Okay, so I'll keep my fingernails short and clean. You better go out with me then.
Thank you. Next.
Last week, a man in Jacksonville, Florida was found in a puddle of his own blood with his skull caved in and a note on his chest that said, "Pedo touches children."
Good, then he should die. Yeah, if he's a pedo, a Peter ass, then he needs to be dead.
Yeah, but he's a pervert, dude.
Yeah.
No, he's a sex offender with a record. He did 6 months of Chino for exposing himself to an 8-year-old. When he moved to Hollywood, he had to go door to door to tell everyone he was a pederast.
If that was the end of the story, it would be a happy ending and I would be all the way bricked up. But unfortunately, Jacksonville Sheriff's Office arrested this young lady on charges of second-degree manslaughter and tampering with evidence. She told detectives that this man groomed her from the time she was 8 years old and sexually abused her until she literally broke and bashed his fucking brains in with a hammer. Now, personally, I don't think she should be facing any charges at all.
No, she should be given the flowers and awards and her own radio show.
I think that we should be offering her free counseling and therapy.
She did her own therapy. Hammer therapy. Hammer therapy works well. Gets all the anger out. Makes you feel more better.
Did this, then what she did, that is why she's actually in trouble. See, she hit him up and said, "I'm sorry that I treated you poorly after you sexually assaulted me the last time. Why don't you come over to the apartment and we'll have sex?" And then when he got there, she bashed his fucking brains in with a hammer.
How else is she supposed to get him over there? She can't go to his house. She's got to do it at her house so she can clean up.
She had waited for him to make the first move again and then defended herself. She wouldn't
It's brilliant.
be facing charges in the state of Florida. And look, I understand that legally she handled this situation incorrectly, but I'm still on her fucking side, bro. And from the smile in her mugshot, I'm pretty sure she believes that it was worth it.
Somebody wronged you. Take it out under skull with hammer therapy.
I don't think you can say that, because if somebody does that, then they're going to blame us. And they're going to say, well, Alex Bones told me I should do that. And then we're going to get in trouble. We're going to get called into the office.
It makes you feel better, though.
She made for damn sure that this monster's not going to do this to any of the kids. And myself, I'm going to be sending her some money on JPay.
Right, because she did the right thing. And yes, she stopped other kids from getting hurt. She got hurt all that time. Yeah, you take it out on a guy like that. No big loss. We gained nothing. We lost a good thing. She did well. Let's all send her money.
Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making